All right, today we're going to do a complete tear down of my Alcatel 7. I just use this phone for like my Fire Stick remote or loaner phone. When I'm facing somebody else's phone, I let them use this. Got an internet number on it. They can just call me. Anyway, here's the new screen right here. So we're going to tear everything out, put it inside here. Take the back off, replace the screen, the battery, motherboard, top and bottom, all the other pieces. I'll explain it. Anyway, the tools you need your Sesamo opener. There's no adhesive around here, which is nice. It just clips because this is a pretty cheap phone. Everything just clips together. Screwdriver, little plastic tool. You don't want to use the metal. This will be easier to pick everything out. And some isopropyl alcohol. If you don't have some, you need some. If you're trying to fix phones, get that. Double-sided tape. If you need it, probably won't because this battery comes with some glue on it, but this glue is so super strong. If I ever need to take it off, it's going to be a little difficult. So I may or may not use a taper battery. This battery tape. I may use my own, but here we go. Okay, there's still one in here. There's the sensor for the bottom speaker. What it does is, if you look right here, this antenna, or I don't even know if antenna, this cable, these little things touch here, and that's what gives you the sound when you press the button. And yeah, see, there we go. It was just stuck on there with some adhesive. Here's our battery. So of course you want to take that out. You bend that back a little bit so it's out the way so it doesn't touch. Oops. Got this cable here. So you're going to take this piece, get some, it's tape on it already. Just first time this screen was ever. Let's get some tweezers. And get some tweezers to get this tape off. It'll be easier than trying to use a fingernail. And you're gonna lift this piece back to pull that cable out. Or just peel it the opposite way. That was way easier. I was trying to peel it from the top down. Anyway. So this little piece, this little white piece right here lifts up. Let's just use this. Oh no, it's the black one right here. I'm sorry. This black piece goes up. Stick it in and roll it back. Let me get under that battery. Just wiggle it. That's it. You want to just wiggle it slowly like that. Then it comes out. And same here, we'll unplug this wire, which comes down and connects here. You only need to unplug it from the top, put it in, and then just it'll pop out. Yeah, that's it. Now is the cables here. Again, we got some more tape on top, so tape on it. Oh no, so you can see it's a little piece sticking out right here. We can probably grab on too. And the black, you just lift that up. That's it. And you get inside, and it should slide right out. Yeah, I just get in there and just slowly turn it like that. Anyway, and that's this. So we'll need to get some of that alcohol probably and slide this piece out, but I'll wait for that. Next, I'm going to lift the motherboard up and unplug this cable. So let's find a good spot, because it does snap down. The motherboard snaps in here, so it'll bend a little bit on your way out. Not bend, but you know, when it snap in place. And it starts to come out. Boom, there it is. So you see we got that cable here hooked on, so you can just grab that, pull it down, and your motherboard is out. There's the camera, and it's all good. So I am going to, I'm not gonna lay this down in face. I'm gonna just do it like that. I'm gonna just do it like that. Next, we take this bottom part out. You can just hop up under that, pop that bad boy out, and pull back this way. So it's safe to, when you take it out, you just pop a little bit, pop a little bit, pop a little bit, because if you just put all the pressure here and the rest of it still connected, it could snap. But we got it out. Next, I'm going to take this out. This is just stuck with adhesive. You may need some, some alcohol. Maybe not. But I'm going to use some just to be safe. Let me move this motherboard out the way. So I'll just dip a little bit, put it on the corners. And so it gets in there and start to work its magic. And that's it. And it'll slowly eat away the adhesive. And now, check, bam, ooh, it's coming up. There we go. Got it out. I put a little too much force. I don't want to stab the board. So when you're taking stuff out, you want to have your new board right next to you. So you can see, you take out and put every piece back at the same time, if you can help it. Alright, let's go on top. So next, we got this piece. This is, so if you see, it has tape, little adhesive going all around under it. So there's adhesive holding this down, and also on the vibrator there's adhesive in there. So this will all need some alcohol to get out, because it's not going to work just trying to pop it. You might snap it. So just take some alcohol, put it on the corners. put some in this vibrator, so when I get to it, it's already ready to go. Now let some soak down in there. Alright. So let's try to fix it and get up in there. See if we get a little bit of, oh yeah, see, popping up. This alcohol, man, is magic. There we go. So now we got that piece. Let's try to scoop this out. And it's starting to come up under here. Perfect. Now let's see right here in the corner. I didn't put no alcohol right here. Let me get a little bit in there. Yeah. Start to eat up some of that adhesive. Just work your little stick in there. Again, this is not a rush job. Just gotta let it slowly eat the adhesive away. There we go. Now slowly starting to lift up a little bit. You can see when I get up under there, starting to separate. Take your time, wiggle back and forth, give it a second. And if you need to, just put a little more alcohol. Remember, it's his first time coming out. So it's gonna be stuck in there good. And I think we got it. Boom, it's out. So now we just got to get this vibrator out of here. Since I already put some in here, it should just be ready to slide out. Yeah. There we go. Now let's get this cable out of here. Matter of fact, just pull it up from here. And we have success. Check out the bottom, everything's still intact and looking good, nothing scratched or torn. But we'll see when we put it all back together how we did. Next is the battery. You can see there is tape down here. Is tape on the battery, and then they folded it on top. So I'm gonna just remove this tape on this, around here. You gotta be careful with the batteries because you can puncture them, they swell up, and they can explode, which is not the business. You ain't trying to have no battery explode on you. So you be very careful. You feel me? Alright. Now you can use some adhesive too to battery out, which I probably will do. Just to loosen it up. You can be generous with this part because there's no still flat. Set that down, let it dry. There's the old screen and all that tape, stuck to it. But we don't need that anymore. Alright, so let's put everything back together. Here is the new screen. I will not be taking this tape off. I'm going to just lay the battery in there. There's still a little bit sticky, and there's a little strip of tape. But we don't need to put that in yet. So first is this bottom motherboard here. I'm going to slide in the charge port first, and then lay everything down. And that's it. You don't want to force anything. You just let it lay down. Boom. And it snaps in place. You got this side cable right here. I'm going to put that in these little grooves. Boom. And you can put this cover back. Remember, it snaps down and lay down in it. And that's it. Alright, we got the top of the motherboard. Remember, we got that bottom. Oh, no. Right here. Gotta clip this in. This here. And this cable has to slide up in there. Make sure it's up. Okay, so let me show you that. So we're going to clip back here, connect the bottom motherboard to the top. And when you do connect these cables, not too much pressure. It should just kind of snap into place. If it doesn't, that means you are off by a millimeter. And you just need to make the adjustments. That's it. Now it's in there. And before I put this down, let me lay the battery in there, because this goes on top of the battery. Oh, voila. So next, we gotta slide that flex up in here. Let's pull it back. This may be a little difficult, a little challenging, but I'm gonna lay the motherboard down first. Then I'll put the cable in there. There we go. There's some. Oh, it's not snapped down in there. That's why. There we go. It snaps on top right here. I should have pushed it under and laid it down, but oh well. Alright, so let's connect this little side cable right here. Alright, that's that. On this one, I gotta fold it under. You bend it back a little bit. Slide it under there. Wait. It's closed. Open up, bruh. There we go. Now it's in there. Close it back. Now we got that cable. The battery we will do last, but don't forget the thumb. You just set that down and then connect that piece. Remember, don't force it, just kind of lay it on there. It should just pop into place. The top bracket, again, that just falls down and pops into place. Yeah, there we go. So next we have to take out the volume buttons. Yeah. So I'm gonna just slide down and kind of wiggle it. It's adhesive stuck on here, so let's get a little bit of alcohol to be safe. And I'll just put that on there. Let it drip down. And just kind of slide my... Ooh, that was scary. Let's give it a second to separate. There we go. And just slide it. And it's out. Boom. And you can just lay that on the side. There's still a little bit of adhesive left on there, so we'll just put that in the groove. Matter of fact, let's slide it in first. That way we know it's in the right spot. Yeah. There we go. Open it and make sure. There. Yeah, now we can just put it down in its spot. Perfect. So now only thing left to do is, oh shoot, I have to take this off. The battery goes under this. Only thing left to do is plug the battery and test the screen before we screw everything down. So we'll plug the battery up. There we go. Put the fingerprint back. And we'll do power on. Cross your fingers. I'm not touching it. There we go. So, see the screen is still blue. So you know what that means? This cable here didn't slide up in there all the way. So I gotta fix that. Yeah. Battery. This cable. Lift it up. Maybe I just take the whole thing out and try it again. There. Plug the battery back. Alright, let's try it again. It's hard to press it in here. Oh, boom, there we go. Success. So that was the problem. Just needed that flex cable to slide up in there all the way. Next, we just test the screen, move everything around, make sure all the buttons work. Obviously the power button works. No SIM card. So I'll move the screen, swipe left to right, top to bottom. Alright, let's test the camera. There's the back. There's the front. Home. Hey man, what happened? Alright, so I got the phone here. I don't know what happened, but it was not working yesterday. I left it overnight, and I'm guessing I probably put too much of that alcohol. It's the only thing I could think of, and it needed to dry. But we're back in business. And swipe left and right. Open the camera. Get the back. Switch it to the front. Switch it to the back. Go back home. All the buttons work. Hit the most recent. Press back. We're good. Swipe. Oh, ain't nothing on that side. That's why. It's only 2 pages. Perfect.